you realistically make $1,000 per month part-time in Canada using only the professional skills you already have? As a skilled immigrant, your expertise is needed by Canadian businesses. And when I say skilled immigrant side hustles, I mean leveraging your professional expertise and experience and not driving Uber and picking up groceries. So think about a marketing manager doing social media audits, a software developer building websites, an engineer tutoring calculus students. These are the services where your professional experience gives you a real competitive advantage in Canada. Before you start anything, there are 3 legal landmines that you must avoid. Number 1, your work permit. If you have an employer-specific work permit, that might restrict you from working for any other employer or any other kind of work. So make sure you read that and are aware of any such clauses in there. Number 2, regulated professions. So if you come from a background like a medical background like a doctor or a nurse or an engineer background, so these are the kind of backgrounds where you need licensing to work or even use the title to involve in any sort of professional environment. So make sure that you are absolutely clear on IRCC guidelines, anything to do with your licensing before you engage in any kind of work. And third, your work contract. Some work contracts have moonlighting clauses or intellectual property restrictions. So make sure that you understand and read all the clauses before you start engaging in any sort of part-time work. Here is your simple startup checklist. Number 1, business structure. Start as a sole proprietorship. It's simple and inexpensive. You can always incorporate later when you scale up. Make sure you collect and save or store all receipts and open a separate bank account. Number 2, track everything. A self-employment, you need to file your taxes as a personal return using a form called T2125. Make sure you record all your expenses, all legitimate business expenses like home office, software related expenses, your professional development, etc., etc. And number 3, GST HST registration. This is crucial. You only need a GST HST registration number if you cross a revenue of $30,000 over a period of consecutive 4 quarters. That means over a period of 1 year. If you haven't crossed that revenue mark, then registering for a GST or HST number is absolutely optional. Now let's talk about some popular side hustles. Number 1, micro consulting and fractional advising. This is where you become a specialist problem solver for businesses. Companies hire fractional advisors or micro consultants because they need expertise to solve real business challenges, but they do not have the budget to hire a full-time employee. They might need help with their marketing strategy, or somebody to review their operational processes, or someone to look at their sales funnel. For you or a fractional advisor, it means you get a chance to work with 3 to 5 businesses at the same time. giving 5 to 15 hours of your expertise to each one every single month. Companies love working with fractional advisors because they get access to high level insights without bearing the brunt of operational costs. And for you, it means that you get premium hourly rates because you are solving an actual business challenge or problem. For example, let's say you have experience in digital marketing. You can offer a 90-minute session where you review a company's paid media strategy and offer actionable recommendation to get better results. The rates could be anywhere from 100, 200 up to $1,000 or $1,200 per engagement, depending upon your experience and what kind or level of problem you are solving. This is most suited for across the board, for HR professionals, for finance professionals, operational professionals, and marketing professionals. Number 2, freelance contract work. Now, this involves taking project-based work from online platforms or direct client relationships. Companies hire contractual or freelance workers when they do need some specific skills, but do not justify hiring a permanent employee for the same. For example, building a website, building an app, doing some sort of data analysis kind of work. There are some key platforms that you need to keep in mind for any smaller project based work. It is Upwork, Fiverr, etc. And for long-term technical work, you can look at websites like TopTal or gun.io. You can also look for some startup kind of work on portals like AngelList or through LinkedIn networking. What's great about contract work is that you can actually pick up work that fit your evening or weekend schedule. And the cherry on the top is that once you have that one contract, there is always an opportunity to get continuous work or more referrals. Number 3, tutoring and exam prep. Tutoring works because there is a constant demand for educational support, starting from school kids struggling with calculus to professionals struggling with exam prep. You can find tutoring everywhere in Canada. You can visit local colleges or universities. They often have tutoring centers who hire instructors on a regular basis. You might also find this information in local libraries where there is strong population of students. I have often seen tutoring services getting delivered in public libraries. In fact, Toronto Public Library often does tutoring sessions. Uh, the best part with tutoring is that if you have a strong hold in difficult subjects like mathematics, science, or professional exams like CPA or PMP, you can actually command a high price. Um, the pricing for school students could be anywhere from a $20 to $50 an hour. And for a professional exam, it could be anywhere from a $50 to a $150 an hour of tutoring services. Number 4, course and workshop creation. Now, this is where you are packaging your knowledge into teachable formats that can be delivered to multiple people at once. Instead of trading your time for one-on-one consulting, you are creating educational content that can be delivered to groups or sold repeatedly. You might create a course that teaches a specific skill, for example, AI for business owners, or social media marketing for restaurants. Alternatively, you can also do live workshops that with which you can teach 15 to 20 people at once. Now, initial investment in this might be higher because you are creating course modules, course content, slides, incorporating exercises, etc. But once created, a course can get you revenue over months or sometimes even years. Um, what most of the time people do is that they validate their idea with a live event or live workshop. And once they kind of check the feasibility or of that business idea, they convert it into an online course. Local business associations, community centers, and adult education institutes are often looking for instructors who have expertise to transfer their knowledge. So there are a lot of opportunities here, and you can literally earn in the range of anywhere from a $200 per session to up to a $2,000 a session if you can teach a specific skill to a larger audience. Few tools that can be very helpful in your self-employment business. Waveapps.com is amazing. It's free for invoicing. You can use something like LegalZoom Canada for contracting. To track your expenses, to track your receipts and everything, you can literally use your Excel sheet. And if you are tracking your time specifically to bill a client, then you can use something like Toggle or Clockify. Now, some quick action tips for you. Number one, please check your work permit and employment contract. Number two, research if your profession is regulated in Canada. Number three, choose one side hustle that matches your skill set. Number four, set up a business structure that's simple. And number five, choose a one-line pitch of what you are trying to do in your side hustle. Make sure once you start earning a side income, a side hustle, then you keep aside 25 to 30% for tax purposes. If this helped you see a realistic path to additional income in Canada, hit that like button and share it with someone who might need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.